Okay, so I'm here with Marshall Dow, who is the owner at Silver Creek Materials. And Marshall's another one of the people here at Silver Creek who has gone through the PRAX Pioneer program. What have you found to be the most significant benefits of putting not only yourself through the program, but also your team?
Well, what has been really interesting to me is that because it's a self-leadership program, that your self-leadership will affect your business life because it affects yourself. And so having done the program with Aaron in the same cohort, and then having several other team members doing Pioneer as the program has evolved, has really given us all a shared vocabulary of how are we operating internally. And so, words like trust, mindsetting, goals have a different impact whenever you have those conversations with your coworkers who have gone through Pioneer than somebody who hasn't had that shared experience.
You and Marshall had a chance to go through the same Pioneer cohort. How was that experience?
It was great. We did learn things about each other that I think are helpful. We understand each other's cadence and the things that we value, and fortunately for both of us, we're very much aligned in the things that we value and find important. So although I did learn a lot about Marshall, and it was a little bit nerve-wracking because he's my boss, in the end I think it really strengthened our relationship.
I got to get to know Steve on a different level than I would have otherwise, and being able to bounce ideas off of each other. Hey, do you think this might work in the business? How do you think this would impact this piece if we incorporated this here? And just being able to talk through specific situations that we're both involved in and how the self-leadership competencies would impact those.
My grandfather, who worked in the mining and aggregate industry, had a saying that 90% of his problems every day could be solved by talking with people better, and the other 10% of problems were equipment problems, which we have a lot of here in this industry, that were actually equipment problems that were disguised people problems. And so that's just been something that, as a person seeking to be a better owner, be a better manager, has been, how can I deal with people better? How can I express myself better, communicate what my desires are, and learn what other people's are better? And Pioneer as a self-leadership program has really impacted my thinking on those areas.
You learn a lot of different things over the course of your career. You'll go through various leadership courses, and they'll be a couple of hours to a couple of days. Those are typically, especially a larger corporation, they're really more about managing, and there's a big difference. One of our executives here, I heard a quote from him one time, and I wrote it down on a sticky note on my monitor, is you manage things, you lead people. I've found that leadership, there's an art to it, right? And if you're doing it right, you make it look easy.
We've had wonderful opportunities to positively impact our employees. We've had a few different events that have been pretty PRAX focused. In Q1, we did a gratitude event. So all of our managers wrote gratitude notes to each of their employees to thank them for the work that they've done. And then in our most recent quarterly event, we focused on play. We focused on having fun. So we had a big dunk tank. We had all of our managers get dunked, and the employees got to vote on which manager they wanted to see dunked. And anyway, it was a great fun. And we had various other games where the departments competed against each other. And we just had a really wonderful afternoon spending time together, and not so focused on work, but just focused on having fun. And it's been neat. The feedback from that event was really great. Most people said it was their favorite event we've ever done so far.
Wow.
I think your business values need to start with your values. Understanding your values is step one of the Pioneer program. And the entire rest of the program builds on that foundation.
The values and ensuring that what you're doing, here at work aligns with what your personal values are all the time. That's relatable.
Pioneer program, I think, is unique in that all of PRAX is focused on self-leadership. So although you don't talk about how this might impact work directly, that's just a natural outflow of your conversations. And
in order for me to do a better job at Silver Creek, I need to fill my own cup first. I need to manage myself and lead myself to the best of my ability in hopes that maybe my cup starts overflowing and I can start impacting others around me. And so that's what I've seen through PRAX. I've seen my personal cup filling to a point where now it's trickling over and it's affecting my family, my coworkers, the company as a whole.
My relationship with my spouse has always been great, but there are tools that I have now and tools that I can share with her to say, okay, in this communication that we're having, what could we do better? How could we think differently? And what is both of our end goal? It's whether you're talking about trying to do something new together, or talking about just things in your relationship with your spouse, with your parents, with your other family members. I think Pioneer has really given me some interesting tools to change my perspective.
The legacy that I leave will be a parent through my children. And so being able to teach them the things as teenagers that I've learned through PRAX in my 40s, to give them that head start, is so awesome. It's just amazing to be able to talk about, the things that we value, and having an opportunity to design your life in a way that honors your values. These are discussions that I never had as a kid. So to be able to do that with my children has been worth, every penny that I spent to go through PRAX and the hours that I've invested. So
I think Pioneer starts at personal, and your work life is affected as a secondary effect of working on yourself.
Marshall, thanks so much for inviting us out here and spending time at Silver Creek. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Come back anytime.
I would love to. Thank you.